It's World Refugee Day on Saturday, but for this Palestinian refugee, it's going to be life as usual. 70-year-old Marwan will be focused on one thing: making ends meet.
I used to work during war and curfew, except when I was sick. During the war, I would go and work because I had to. If these lupin beans are not sold on time, they will go rotten.
The United Nations says the likes of Marwan currently rely on the so-called informal economy, which often involves day work, jobs, or activities that disappear very quickly when countries go into lockdown. The UN Secretary General commended refugees on Thursday, thanking them for their resourcefulness and determination to rebuild their own lives against a backdrop of coronavirus challenges. But this is not going to be enough. Despite efforts to reopen economies, the UN High Commissioner for Refugees revealed diminishing prospects.
The livelihoods crisis, I don't know if that term is clear, the poverty, the increased poverty of these populations, in my opinion, coupled with lack of solution, perpetuation of conflict, and in situations like the Sahel, deterioration of security, in my opinion, there's no doubt that it will increase population movements in the regions, but also beyond, towards Europe, for example.
In its annual Global Trends report, the agency said that by the end of 2019, the number of people forcibly displaced had reached a record 79.5 million, an almost 10 million increase compared to 2018, and nearly twice as many as a decade ago.
Out of the 79.5 million people forcibly displaced, 68% come from only 5 countries: Myanmar, Afghanistan, Syria, South Sudan, and Venezuela, which proves the point that if crises and conflicts were resolved in these countries, most or big part of the forced displacement problem would be finished, would be resolved.
The UN is urging governments to ensure that, quote, people on the move are included in pandemic response and recovery missions. Chuck Tinta, CGTN.